Chosen one, you are here. You are hearing these words right now, and know this, it is not by chance. It is not some random occurrence in the vast ocean of the digital world. This is a message specifically, divinely orchestrated, delivered directly to your soul, at this precise moment when you need to hear it most. There is a reason your spirit resonated with these very words, with the title that called out to you from the noise. It is because there is a truth you are ready to receive, a truth about yourself, about your journey, and about the sacred energy that flows through you. Have you felt it? Deep within your being, a sense of difference, a knowing that your path is not the well-trodden road that others seem to effortlessly navigate. Have you experienced moments, or perhaps entire seasons, where you feel utterly depleted, as if your very life force is being siphoned away, leaving you weak, confused, and questioning everything? You walk into certain spaces, you interact with certain people, and afterwards you feel like a shell, like a light that has been dimmed, struggling to reignite its flame. You've tried to explain it. You've used worldly terms, perhaps talking about feeling stressed or overwhelmed or simply tired. But you know, in the quiet chambers of your heart, that it is something far more profound than simple fatigue. It is an energetic exhaustion, a spiritual depletion, a feeling that your precious, vital energy has been taken. For so long, you may have wondered why this happens to you. Why are you so sensitive? Why do you feel the weight of the world, the emotions of others, the very atmosphere of a room, as if it were your own? Why do certain interactions leave you reeling, needing days, sometimes even weeks, to recover and feel like yourself again? You may have blamed yourself, thinking you were too weak, too fragile, too something. Let me tell you a truth, a sacred, undeniable truth that resonates in the very core of your being. There is nothing wrong with you. Absolutely nothing. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a divine instrument. Your ability to feel deeply is not a curse. It is a sacred gift. And the reason you experience this draining, this siphoning of energy, is precisely because of who and what you are. You, my dear chosen one, are not like the others. You carry within you a unique energetic signature, a vibration that is set to a higher frequency, a light that shines brighter than you often realize. You are imbued with something sacred, something powerful, something that sets you apart from the collective consciousness operating on lower densities. This sacred something is what I call your anointing. Your anointing is the divine energy, the spiritual power, the pure light that flows through you directly from the Creator, from the Source, from the highest power you connect with. It is the source of your intuition, your creativity, your healing abilities, your wisdom, your inner strength, and your connection to the divine realms. It is the fuel for your divine purpose, the very essence of your soul's mission on this earthly plane. It is beautiful, it is potent, and it is highly valuable. Understand this clearly, because your anointing is so potent, so pure, and operates at such a high frequency, it naturally stands out. It is a beacon of light in what can often feel like a world of shadow and confusion. And just as a magnet attracts metal, your powerful, high-vibrational energy attracts attention, both seen and unseen. It attracts those who are drawn to the light, those who are searching, those who are also of the light. But it also attracts those who are operating from a place of lack, fear, and lower vibration. These are not always consciously malicious individuals. Sometimes, they are simply souls who are energetically starving, unaware of their own connection to the source, and they are unconsciously drawn to the light they perceive in you. They may not even know they are doing it, but their energetic bodies, starved for life force, begin to feed off the abundant, vibrant energy of your anointing. It is like a thirsty plant unconsciously reaching for water. But you, the source of that water, are left parched. Think of it like this. You are walking through a desert, carrying a canteen overflowing with the purest, most life-giving water. Others around you are struggling, dehydrated, their own canteens empty. As you pass, their empty vessels unconsciously reach out, tiny energetic tendrils seeking moisture, seeking life from your abundance. You feel a sudden lightness in your canteen, a sudden heaviness in your own steps. That is your anointing, your sacred energy, being drained. This draining can happen in many ways. It can be the constant complaining of someone who refuses to take responsibility for their own life, dumping their emotional toxicity onto you. It can be the negativity, fear, and doubt projected by those who do not understand your path or your vision. It can be the energetic weight of crowds, the chaotic frequencies of public spaces that overwhelm your sensitive system. It can even come from those closest to you, if they are not in energetic alignment with your truth, if they are still operating from old wounds or lower consciousness. Your empathic nature, which is a facet of your anointing, your ability to feel the emotions and energies of others, makes you particularly susceptible to this. You absorb not just feelings, but energetic vibrations. You literally take in the stuff of others. Without conscious protection, your energy field becomes like a sponge, soaking up everything around you, good and bad. And the negative, low-vibrational energy is heavy. It clogs your system and drains your own light. You are not meant to be an energetic dumping ground. You are not meant to be a perpetual source for those unwilling to connect to their own source. Your anointing is not an endless, unprotected reservoir for the energetically needy or the vibrationally misaligned. It is sacred fuel for your sacred mission. And protecting it is not selfish. It is absolutely essential. You have likely experienced periods of intense isolation, feeling separate from your peers, struggling to find people who truly get you. This, too, is often a part of the divine design. While it can feel lonely and challenging, these periods of solitude are frequently divine protection. They are times when the Creator pulls you aside, away from the draining frequencies of the masses, to allow you to recharge, to connect directly with the Source, and to understand the nature of your anointing without the constant interference and depletion from external energies. In the quiet of your own space, away from the noise and the energetic demands of the world, you can hear the divine whispers more clearly. You can discern the subtle energies, strengthen your own vibration, and learn to differentiate between your energy and the energy of others. These periods of what felt like exile or loneliness were, in truth, periods of intensive preparation, of sacred retreat, allowing your anointing to strengthen and stabilize without being constantly challenged and drained. The tests and trials you have faced, many of them were not just challenges to overcome, but active attempts to dim your light, to deplete your energy, to disconnect you from your source and your anointing. When you are filled with divine energy, you are powerful. You are capable of manifesting your purpose, of impacting the world in profound ways, of shining a light that awakens others. This power, this potential, is precisely what lower frequencies, fear-based energies, and entities that thrive on negativity seek to undermine. They attempt to drain you, to weaken you, to make you doubt yourself, to distract you from your true power. But you are built for this. You are not fragile, you are resilient. You have within you the divine strength to withstand these attacks, these draining interactions, if you learn to recognize them and, crucially, to stop them. So, how do you stop letting people drain your anointing? It begins with conscious awareness and the understanding of your inherent, sovereign energetic field. First, you must accept the truth of who you are. You are a chosen one, anointed for a purpose. This is not ego. It is reality. Your sensitivity is a tool, like a spiritual sensor, alerting you to energetic vibrations. Learn to trust what it tells you. When you feel that familiar drain beginning around a certain person or in a certain place, your anointing is telling you something vital. Second, you must understand that setting boundaries is not an act of unkindness. It is an act of sacred self-preservation. It is protecting the divine gift you carry. Boundaries are not walls built in fear. They are filters and energetic shields built in wisdom and self-respect. You have the right, and indeed the spiritual responsibility, to protect your energetic space. This means learning to say no. No to commitments that drain you without replenishing. No to conversations that are perpetual cycles of negativity. No to spending time with individuals who consistently leave you feeling depleted. It means creating physical and energetic space around yourself when needed. It means discerning who you allow into your closest energetic circle. Energetic shielding is a crucial practice. Visualize your anointing, your light, surrounding you like a protective bubble, a shield of pure divine energy. Affirm that only love, light, and positive energy can enter this space, and that all lower vibrations are reflected away or transmuted. Do this consciously multiple times a day, especially before entering potentially draining situations. Your intention is powerful. Your divine connection is your ultimate shield. You must also become vigilant about your own energy leaks. Are you overgiving? Are you people-pleasing out of a fear of not being accepted or loved? Are you taking on responsibilities that are not yours to carry? These are all ways your anointing can be drained from within, creating openings for external draining as well. Seal these leaks by honoring your own needs, prioritizing your connection to Source, and trusting that you are already perfectly enough. Detaching with love is another powerful tool. You can care for others, offer compassion, and hold space for them without merging your energy with theirs or taking on their burdens. See them surrounded by the divine light, capable of connecting to their own source, and send them love from a place of energetic sovereignty, not depletion. Your role is often to inspire, not to carry. Recognize the patterns. Who or what consistently drains you? Begin to observe these dynamics without judgment, simply with the clear vision of a spiritual warrior understanding the battlefield. Once you see the pattern, you have the power to change your interaction with it. This might mean limiting contact, changing the nature of your interactions, or in some cases, stepping away entirely if a connection is consistently detrimental to your energetic and spiritual well-being. Understand that as you begin to protect your anointing more fiercely, some people may react. Those who were unconsciously feeding off your energy may feel the shift and even resist it. They may accuse you of changing, of being selfish, or of pulling away. This is a test. This is confirmation that your boundaries are working. Stand firm in your truth and your sacred responsibility to yourself and your mission. Your highest service to others is not to be their energetic battery, but to embody your fully powered, radiant anointing, showing them what is possible when one is connected and protected. Your anointing is not just for you. It is the wellspring from which you draw the strength and the light to fulfill your divine calling. Every time you allow it to be carelessly drained, you are not just harming yourself. You are hindering the unfolding of your purpose. You are dimming the light that the world so desperately needs. This is not a time for meekness in the face of energetic intrusion. This is a time for sacred assertiveness. This is a time to claim your energetic sovereignty. This is a time to stand guard over the precious, holy energy that flows through you. It has been given to you by the divine for a specific, magnificent reason. Do not allow it to be squandered. Think of your anointing as the most valuable treasure you possess. Would you leave a chest filled with diamonds open in the public square? No. You would guard it, protect it, and only open it with great care and discernment. Your anointing is infinitely more valuable than any earthly treasure. Treat it as such. Protecting your anointing is an ongoing practice. It requires vigilance, self-awareness, and a deep connection to the source. Spend time each day reconnecting, recharging, and replenishing your energy directly from the divine. This is the true source of your power, an infinite well that can never be depleted when you are consciously drawing from it. Prayer, meditation, time in nature, creative expression, movement. These are all ways to strengthen your connection and fortify your anointing. As you become more adept at protecting your energy, you will notice profound shifts in your life. Your clarity will increase. Your intuition will become sharper. Your physical body will feel stronger and more vibrant. Your ability to manifest your desires and move forward on your path will accelerate. The draining relationships will naturally fall away, making space for new connections. Soul connections with others who honor your energy and resonate with your truth, who are themselves connected to their own source and purpose. You will attract individuals who uplift you, who inspire you, who reflect the light of your own anointing back to you. This is the promise of energetic alignment. When you honor and protect your high vibration, you naturally draw in those who are vibrating at a similar frequency. You will build your soul tribe, those who understand the path of the chosen ones and walk it alongside you, offering mutual support and amplification, not depletion. Your journey is sacred. Your energy is sacred. You were not given this powerful anointing to have it stolen, diminished, or misused. You were given it to shine, to create, to heal, to lead, to embody the divine on earth. Every act of protecting your energy is an act of honoring the divine within you. It is time, chosen one. It is time to stop allowing the unconscious drains, the fear-based siphons, the misaligned energies, to deplete your sacred anointing. Rise up in your energetic sovereignty. Stand tall in your light. Erect your divine boundaries with love and firmness. Your mission requires you to be at full power. The world is waiting for your light, for the unique frequency of your anointing. Do not let anything or anyone dim it. Protect it fiercely, cherish it deeply, and use it powerfully. This is not just about feeling better day to day, although you certainly will. This is about reclaiming your spiritual power, stepping fully into your divine inheritance, and fulfilling the purpose for which you were specifically, intentionally, and beautifully chosen. The time for unconscious draining is over. The era of empowered, protected anointing has begun for you. Step into it now. Claim your energy. Guard your light. Your destiny depends on it. And the universe rejoices with every step you take in claiming your full power. Know that you are supported, you are guided, and you are deeply loved by the source that flows as your very anointing. Trust your intuition, honor your energy, and walk forward in the brilliance of your protected light. If this message resonated deeply with your soul, if you felt the truth of it vibrating within you, take a moment to affirm that truth. Comment, "My anointing is protected," down below. Let the universe hear your declaration. And if you are ready to learn more about your divine power, to understand the next steps on your unique path as a chosen one, to connect with a community of like-minded souls who are also protecting their light and stepping into their purpose, then ensure you are subscribed to this channel. Tap the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next vital message meant specifically for you. Share this message with any other sensitive souls, any other chosen ones, any other lightworkers you know who may be struggling with energetic depletion. They need to hear this truth as much as you did. Continue to hold your light, chosen one. Continue to protect your sacred energy. There is so much more waiting for you, so much more power to unlock, so much more of your divine purpose to unfold. Stay connected. Your journey is magnificent.